Hello, Nistas and Nistos. How are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I'm SavingsFashionista, and over here we do mainly things fragrances, whether it is body or home. And today we are here to talk about some fragrances that are fine fragrance mists, all from Bath and Body Works, that I think would be very befitting for a Valentine's Day date. So if you're interested in seeing that type of content, please stay tuned. But whether you leave or stay, please give the video a thumbs up, share, and subscribe if you are not already a part of the nation. Okay, so for those of you who have been around or you came recently, I did do my top 14 perfumes for Valentine's Day, whether they were designer or niche. So if you have not checked out that content, please click the card above. Oh, it's early. Please click the card above to check that out. But we're going to get right into this Bath and Body Works edition of Fine Fragrance Mists, you guys. I don't really do other fine fragrance mists more so than Bath and Body Works. When it comes to fine fragrance mists, I would definitely have to say that they are my favorite brand. So I'm just going to share with you what I have. I have 15, really it's 14, but I have a bonus that I want to talk about. So we're going to just jump right into it. The first one is none other than Strawberry Pound Cake. This is one of the old packagings, you know, Strawberry Pound Cake. It is a very fruity, gourmand fragrance. Strawberry Pound Cake is a fan favorite. I think I kind of burned myself out on it, not even with the body care, but the candle. I had so many, burned so many. But, and this is so old, it doesn't even have the fragrance notes on it. But it's like a vanilla, cookie, cakey-like strawberry fragrance. It is so good. And I think that it pairs really well with stuff like pink sugar, any fragrance. And it's not a whole, I don't even have a fragrance that has a strawberry note in it that I'm thinking of. But it pairs really nice with fragrances that are sweet and they have that berry note in it. The next one will be Raspberry Jam Donut. Now, I don't even give this the love that I should because it's tricky. It's not, this is not the reason why I don't. I don't know why I don't. But this is one of those tricky fragrances. I really enjoy this fragrance, but I don't wear it as much as I should. This fragrance right here, it has wild strawberry jam, powdered sugar with warm fluffy donut. This is also a gourmand fragrance, but it has that tardiness to it, but it also has this soft, subtle powdery smell to it. It is so good. So Wild Berry Jam Donut is also a really great fragrance for this time of year. The next one is Peach Prosecco Macaron. This is so good, you guys. This is the sweetest peach I think I have. It is so sweet. The fragrance notes is pink Prosecco, vanilla cream, macaron cookie. Now this fragrance right here, you guys, it is a super sweet peachy note. And it has that Prosecco note in it, but the effervescence note, it's not very prominent. And I know some people like it and some people don't. It doesn't matter to me. But this is a really nice, sweet, peachy fragrance that will pair really well with peach fragrances. The next one is something that just recently came out. This is the Ice Sugar Plum. It has notes of sparkling sugar plum, snowdrop petals, whipped marshmallow. This is really good. I've worn this with Killian's Princess. This is really good. This has that deep marshmallow, heavy marshmallow note in it. It is very sweet, very sugary, and you can smell that plum note. Very nice, very nice. The next one is one of my all-time favorites. This is the Coconut Cream Pie. It has fragrance notes of toasted coconut flakes, cream custard, golden pie crust. This is so good. This mixes so well with Prada candy, you guys. Oh, but this wears well by itself. That coconut, but you know, coconut is normally one of those summer fragrances, but this coconut here, the way that they have it blended with that custard note as well as that pie crust, it is perfect For the fall and winter months, this is so good. This is really a year-round fragrance, but because it's coconut, don't think it gives you that oceany coconut beach-like vibe. It's totally different. This is truly a coconut gourmand fragrance. The next one is Vanilla Mocha Cream. Vanilla Mocha Cream has fragrance notes of cozy cappuccino, vanilla orchid, and white tonka bean. This is such a pretty, soft, subtle vanilla. I have not always been a fan of vanilla. I do not like the vanilla sugar or the classic vanilla that Bath & Body Works has. For some reason, it kind of likes to give me a headache. But this right here, I think because it is a milder version and it is more tone, and it's probably that tonka bean that they have with it to give it more of like a laid back vanilla fragrance. But this is really good, you guys. Very good, very sweet, not too sweet, but sweet enough to know that it's sweet. And it's just a really nice fragrance. This did come out last year in the Faucet collection. Very pretty packaging, but this is the original, or the old packaging. It's not original because I think it was out in this packaging too, but this is my first time having it. All right, and the next one is, this is like a 2-for-1. So actually I do have only 14. So let's scratch the bonus. All right, so I'm going to show these both at the same time. This is Boardwalk Taffy, and this is Cotton Candy Clouds. These are identical, exactly the same. The fragrance notes are the same. They may be a slight, almost unnoticeable differentiation in them, but they're basically the same. This is your sweet, sugary cotton candy note. This is so good. This really makes me think about summertime, but because of the powdery sweetness that it has to it, it would be definitely perfect for Valentine's Day and either or. Like I said, they have the same notes on the back of it. So this is Boardwalk Taffy and Cotton Candy Clouds. All right, so let's move right along to the next ones. This is the blush Cardigan. This was recently released. The fragrance notes are sweet raspberry, sugar dripped violet, and warm amber. This is a really pretty fragrance. I need to put some more wear into it. Oh, I like this. This is so good. It is like a raspberry soft candy note. It's nice. I really like this. This is like your sugary sweet. This is more sugary sweet. And I was really shocked. I wasn't expecting this to smell like this when I first saw it. Before I smelled it, it made me think about a sweater, cardigan. And I wasn't expecting it to be such a nice sugary fragrance. The next one, this one had a lot of hype during SAS in the summer. This is Bubblegum Pop, and it is just what it is, bubblegum. Oh, this is that classic old school bubblegum in the yellow and red pack, or like the bazooka bubblegum. All right, so the fragrance notes are gumball sugar, candied fruits, citrus burst. This is so good. Oh, this summer, I made it through like half of this. This is so good. I think I was wearing it to bed. I need to pull this back out and start back wearing it to bed. But it's bubblegum. But this does pair really well with any type of fragrance that has like a tuberose note in it, because that tuberose note, it does give you that sweet bubblegum vibe. All right, this is another one that I think is just so mood provoking. So if you're trying to set the right mood and tone, I do think that this is the perfect fragrance for that. This is Bubbly Rosè. It has fragrance notes of pink, sparkling rosé, sweet blood orange, and a splash of cranberry. Just recently went through one of the candles, and this smells just like the candle. This is like your Prosecco bubbly. You definitely can smell that effervescence in it. It is really sweet, and you get that cranberry note as well as that orangey note, that citrusy note in it. This is really good, you guys. I think that is a very sexy, mood provoking or mood invoking type of fragrance. So again, this is the Bubbly Rosè. I don't know if this came out this year. I'm not really sure, but if you have it, I would consider it. All right, this is also a really good fragrance. This is the Gingham Love, and it has fragrance notes of sugared red berries, blushing freesia, and rose meringue. I really like this. This gingham, when the blue gingham first came out, it was gifted to me because at that time I wasn't even really buying body care at that time, but it was gifted to me, and I just thought it was so good, fresh, and just airy and serene. But this right here has a little twist to it. I think it's the rose note in it that gives it this twist, but it doesn't say that it has a citrus note in it, but the undertone and those berries, it really puts me like in a citrus frame of mind. But this is good. The Gingham Love. This is Gingham Love. All right, this is a recent one as well. This is the Prismatic Stars, one of those little intermediate lines that they came out with. But it has fragrance notes of raspberry, stardust, mystic plum, and cosmic cashmere. This is good. This is more like a perfume fragrance in my opinion, but it has a sweetness to it. This is one of those fragrances you definitely could wear it and make it like your fragrance of the day, but you're definitely gonna have to put this in your bag. You're gonna have to, did this come with, I don't know if it came, I think it came with moisturizers, and layer it. You're just gonna have to layer it, but it's a really nice fragrance. Very girly, very pretty, very sweet. All right, here's another one that I think is really nice, but it does put me in the mind of the Cotton Candy Cloud and the Boardwalk Taffy. It may just be a little different. This is the Enchanted Candy Potion. It has fragrance notes of spellbinding sugar, bewitched berries, and whipped pixie dust. It is a little different, but honestly, this smells good, but when you initially spray it, it smells like that pink amoxicillin medicine that they give kids. That's what it puts you in the mind of. But trust me, go through the process. Once it dies down, it is a very soft, sugary, sweet, powdery fragrance. It is really nice, very nice. I think this would be a really nice bedtime fragrance as well. And hint, hint, I'm saying bedtime. I'm trying to be discreet because this is a family channel. All right, so this is one that was recommended by one of my subbies, and I do need to do a full dedicated review. This is something that I never looked at, never thought about purchasing. I never was drawn to it, but this is Forever Red. The packaging itself says love, Valentine's, all of that. It has fragrance notes of fiery pomegranate, red peony, rich vanilla rum, and oak wood. This is so doggone good. This is good. I gotta pull this to the front. This smells so good. I gotta find a fragrance that matches this too. This has this sweet, floral, soapy note to it. It is just so good. It is not too loud, not too overbearing. It just smells clean, sweet, but pretty at the same time, if that makes sense. But this is Forever Red, you guys. This is something I think that just resurfaced over and over again in Bath & Body Works. I don't think it's one of the signature lines, but you see it enough to think that it's a signature. But it is so good. This is really good. Smells really good, really fresh, really sweet, but it has that sweet floral note to it. This is good. So this is Forever Red. And the last one that was supposed to be the bonus, but those two that's identical, it knocked the number off, is this one. Chocolate Covered Cherries. Now, the packaging, the title, everything that it offers, it says Valentine's. Candy, sweetness, chocolate, all of that. But you guys, this is not a fan favorite. I don't even think that this got enough or a lot of love. This is one of those eclectic type of fragrance. You have to have the nose palette for it. You have to really enjoy these type of fragrance because they're very unorthodox. Chocolate notes are common, but the way they have this blended with the cherry liqueur and the chocolate, I don't think a lot of people like this. I liked it. When I got my when I got this, I paired it with Lost Cherry. And Lost Cherry is not a favorite of mine, but I will tolerate it at times. But this wears really well with the Lost Cherry or any sweet cherry fragrance, as well as the Choco Musk. It wears really well with that. But I wanted to just share this just in case for the people that are out there that like this like I do. But this is also a great fragrance for Valentine's. So that's all I have, you guys. I want to thank you for coming back to the channel. Those of you who were here on a regular basis for my Bath & Body Works hauls, new releases, and all of that, I still have so much love for you guys. If you would, consider checking out some of the new content as far as the fragrances. But if not, I totally get it and I totally understand. But I appreciate you very much. I am contemplating on, I said I was not going to be buying any more Bath & Body Works, but they got some new lines that's coming out, you guys, that I definitely want to go in store, sample it, and I will probably come home with a few because I am so interested in those 3 ginghams that are coming out. I just want to know what they are giving. So I want to thank you again. I hope you all have a very enjoyable love event day situation. It's never a bad day for love. You don't have to wait till the 14th of February to celebrate it. But I thank you guys so much. Embrace yourself, love your partners, love your families, and do not forget you, yes you are great. Bye-bye.